name is Greg Schober. I'm a visiting professor in the Department of Political Science at UTEP.
My name is Celia Paycheck. I'm an associate professor in the Doctor of Physical Therapy program. So without a doubt, the Center for Civic Engagement is your best friend when you're trying to find your community partner. Or if you found a community partner, you want to connect with them because they'll help you make that connection and solidify it, institutionalize it.
I think the first step is finding a community organization whose focus area directly relates to the course content in the particular course that you want to offer service learning in.
What I want to highlight is you need to decide what your learning objectives are for your students. So your partner is going to depend on what you want your students to learn. So I'm a physical therapist who's trying to teach my students how to engage with people with disabilities or just generally vulnerable populations. So I'm picking community partners that serve those clients. The second piece, though, is to make sure their service needs meet what your students can do effectively, safely, and ethically. So, for example, there's lots of community partners that would love for my students to come and do physical therapy, but my students cannot do physical therapy without me or another faculty there supervising them. And so I had to find community partners that had service needs that I could send students to without faculty supervision directly on site. My advice is to create relationships, community partners that I can communicate with, create some sort of connection with, so that when there are bumps in the road on either side, we can work through them together.
Sometimes the experience isn't perfect, at least right when they start. And the way to overcome that, at least the way that I've seen it be improved in my experience, is to have a clear, open reporting system for students to communicate to the faculty member, to communicate to the community organization, and also to the Center for Civic Engagement if they're involved. And when there's open and clear communication, when you feel that you can communicate effectively and openly with community organizations, then I think that's going to lead to a much more beneficial partnership.